Tyler Perry just put out full-blown pornography on Netflix under the guise of a movie. Basically, the other day, me and my wife, we're settling in, and she was like, hey, I saved a movie for us to watch or whatever. So I'm like, okay. None of us knew, what it was about. So it was like, okay. So upon watching the movie, I realized, oh snap, this movie's wild because there are so many like sexual situations going on in like the span of like 2 minutes. I'm like, oh my goodness, I cannot watch this. The spirit was convicting me like, yo, we can't be watching this. And then it made me wonder, I was like, wait a minute, Tyler Perry is a Christian, right? So how then can one who calls themselves a Christian put out this type of filth, right? Because this movie glorifies adultery, it glorifies perversion, it glorifies lust, it glorifies these things, and these are not of God. We know that these are not of God. So I'm like, how did you feel comfortable after watching that movie? Because I'm sure you had to watch it before you put it out. How did you feel comfortable putting that movie out to the world? Again, as a Christian, some may say, oh, if you're a Christian, you're only supposed to create like, biblical movies and stuff like that, that's false, right? But you're going into an area where like you're pretty much abusing your grace, right? Because we as Christians, we are supposed to go into the different markets, whether it's music, whether it's business, finance, whatever it is. We're supposed to be in the different markets. We have a fine line to walk. Like, we can't be doing everything that everybody else is doing, or better yet, we can't do things the way everybody else is doing it, right? Even if you, let's say, alluded to the fact that, okay, this woman, just had an affair, that would be different than what you put on the screen, my brother. Like, what was that? I feel like if you are a true Christian, Tyler, you need to repent for putting this movie out, because basically none of those scenes had no purpose in the movie. It's like, like I was watching an episode of Murder, She Wrote. Don't judge me. I was watching the episode and she writes books and whatnot. They said to her like, yo, we want to turn one of your movies into a book. And she's like, yeah, that's dope, right? So they flew her out to Hollywood, and that she was on the movie set or whatever, and like she's noticing like there was like a graveyard, which was not in the book, and like two like half naked like people. Of course, they were grown-ups, but they were playing teenagers. You know how they do in movies, right? The director of the movie came and was like, yeah. Oh, yeah, we just had a few different ideas. And she's like, what are you talking about? And they was like, oh, yeah, like, he showed her the script, and it says, sex-crazed teens make out in a graveyard. And she's like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, that's not in my book. And he's like, yeah, but it'll push the numbers up. It'll make them want to watch. I'm like, bro, like, Tyler, like, listen, bro. Like, this is wild. You need to fix that. You need to edit those scenes out of that movie, bro. Like, you're causing a lot of people to stumble at the end of the day. You feel me? That was straight pornography, brother. I don't even know what else to say. Listen, just fix it, bro. Fix it.